action as the visiting St. Clair Saints take on your Conestoga Condors. Before we get started, Conestoga College, a proud member of the OCAA, adheres to the fair play policy outlined by the league. The staff and the game officials have the right to remove any spectator exhibiting unsportsmanlike, rude, and/or objectionable behavior, as well as any foul language during the match. We thank you in advance, ensuring in a professional and sporting manner. Condor faithful, tonight we have a special presentation to start off the night. We'll be honoring 7 of our men's basketball graduating athletes for their effort, dedication, and commitment to the Condor basketball programs. The 7 graduating athletes have broken multiple Condor records, served in our department as staff or volunteers as well, and have been instrumental in putting Condor basketball on the map. A truly remarkable feat of commitment and dedication. Head coach Avery Sutton, please come forward, along with assistant coaches Tim Doyle and Paul Notice. Please join us at center court. They're already there. Well done. We would like to ask the athletes as well to come forward. When your name is called, please receive a token of appreciation on behalf of the coaching staff and our Condors athletics department as well. Up first, we have second-year guard from Kitchener, Daniel Afwanya. Number 25 graduates from the Media Foundations program. Up next is second-year forward, Emmanuel Yao. The starting forward from Kitchener graduates from the Advertising and Marketing Communication program. Our next graduating senior is third-year guard, also from Kitchener, number 12, Adam Michaels. Adam graduates from the General Arts and Science program. Our next graduating senior is fourth-year guard, Dylan Ahmad. From Guelph, he graduates from the Business Administration Management program. Our next graduating senior, fourth-year forward, William Buffon. Will graduates from Cambridge. He graduates from the Recreation and Sports Administration program. Our next graduating senior is a fourth-year forward from London. It's Joseph Awaraji. He graduates from the Recreation and Sports Administration program. And our final graduating senior, a fifth-year guard from Kitchener, number 6, Jose Davis. Jose graduates from the General Arts and Science program. All seniors, let's get you back for a group photo. And Condors fans, at this time, let's get out of our seats. Put your hands together one last time for these incredible Condors athletes. The Condors family wishes you all the best in all your future endeavors. Starting lineups coming in just a moment, but first, here at Conestoga College, we would like to acknowledge we are located on the Haldeman Tract, the land promised to the Haudenosaunee people of 6 nations, which includes 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. It's the unceded territory of the Neutral, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee people as well. Without further ado, here are the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard in green.
Hello everybody, Ada Shulkowski welcoming you into the Student Rec Center here at Conestoga College's Doon campus for senior night. Conestoga honoring several senior members of their men's basketball team. We'll get into that a little bit later. The St. Clair Saints are in town looking to spoil the party. They won the previous matchup and coming off a game against Condors where they scored the most points of their season, looking to continue that momentum. Starting lineups being announced. You're not going to want to miss this one. It's the Saints versus the Condors senior night next.
A 6'4" guard from Kitchener, number 5, Ladira Obang. A 6'1" guard from Kitchener, number 6, Zayd Davis. A 5'10" guard from London, number 11, Luca Philivar. A 6'3" guard from Woodstock, number 24, Terrell Lloyd. And a 6'6" forward from Kitchener, number 35, Emmanuel Liao.
Getting ready for the tip-off. It is going to be Masters along with Brown Fazekas, Tia Neckers, and the 5th man is going to be Kunami with Obang, Davis, Philivong, Lloyd, Liao, the countering 5 for the Condors. Conestoga in white, St. Clair in green. We are ready to go for the tip-off. Lloyd will be set. He'll be going up against Tia. And St. Clair will open with possession. Quickly up on the rush. Masters has it in the corner. He opts over now. Neckers right back into the right wing corner. Liao closely guarding his man. He'll be kicked out top and tiptoeing the line. Preventing the over and back was Jacob Masters. He will drive on Lloyd, turn back into the awaiting hands of Ladira Obang. Only problem is he plays for the Condors. Philivong will walk around, give it to Liao for a mid-range jumper. And Liao opens the scoring for the Condors. And the team leader in points, 258 coming into action tonight. He has been sensational all season long, averaging 17.2 points per game. The second opportunity, no good. Third chance, still not in. Loose ball will be collected by Neckers. And it still will not fall for the Saints. Some early woes offensively. Conestoga gets the ball back, and on the counterattack, it's Ladira Obang. Obang wearing the bright pink shoes, opts over to Davis, who promptly will give it right back. Obang off the glass and in. Ladira Obang utilizes the window to his advantage and will get his first bucket of the game. 4-0 run to open things up for the Condors. Quick handoff, stolen away by Philivong. Now he will hammer on the brakes momentarily. And now a quick burst of speed, cuts around one. Little no-looker to Liao, who hits the undercarriage. Coming back, and Lloyd, he got a piece of it. There's a bit behind him. Opportunity off the glass, no good. Liao gets the defensive board. It'll be his first of the game. Now slowing tempo down as 2 minutes have come and pretty much gone. Conestoga up by 4. Pass intended for Lloyd. And it's going to be an early timeout by St. Clair. Their head coach, Brendan Sagan, in his 8th year with his assistants, Matt Skies, Christian Sagan, and Josiah Deere. St. Clair coming in 14-2, perfect 9-0 at home. Their 2 losses coming on the road. They have won 12 straight games, and they are ranked 5th in the CCAA. Less than ideal start for the Saints. They're going to look to get a quick little reset. as the first two buckets falling via Obeng and Liao have the Condors up early. Action all ready to resume. St. Clair will have possession as they will look to right the ship off to a less than ideal start. Quick little stutter step for Masters. He started in 15 of 16 games, averaging 15.3 points. A three ball up, clanging off the iron. Here comes Lloyd to secure the rebound. It will be his first of the game. Terrell Lloyd. Ball momentarily, an empty possession, now quickly up in transition. Here come the Saints. They have quick speed up and down the court, and it leads to good scoring chances. This ball up in the air and will be gathered by Masters. Quick little pump fake, tried to get Lloyd jumping. He will stay on his feet. Good defense from Jose Davis, one of the senior members of this team. And Philivong comes down, promptly getting up to Emmanuel Liao. He'll do a quick shoulder check to see who is behind him. And option over to Philivong. Conestoga doing a good job getting control of the ball. This is a little bit of a dangerous pass. Davis sets his feet, corner three. Nothing but net. Jose Davis gets the first triple of the game. Conestoga 7-0 run to open things up. Testing the waters was Jose Davis, and he connects this one in and out. Davis coming in 30.6%. He tests the waters early. That's his 20th made. It'll be up, not good, and now here come the Saints. They have numbers on the court. It will be deflected by Lloyd. Quickly gathered up, however, from Brown Fazekas. Corner three, it's in. And that will end the skid for St. Clair as they get on the board. Off the three from Jacob Masters. Masters really likes to shoot the three ball. That is his 54th make of the season, shooting 41.1%. He's first in the OCAA in made threes. And Obeng with a quick answer. Conestoga holds on to a 6-point lead. Racing back up goes Neckers. This will roll out, and the foul called on Obeng. Neckers to the line. Troy Neckers, the former Western Mustang, had 93 points and 48 rebounds while donning the purple jersey. Neckers this season, 57.6%. Four minutes on the dot have elapsed. Conestoga still with the early lead, 9-4. Pending this free throw from Neckers, who will be money. Philivong. He will quarterback this possession. Options now to Obeng, who thought about the shot. Now he'll let it fly. Off the glass, no good. And quickly back in possession are the St. Clair Saints off the rebound. Philivong wrestles for Neckers off the window and in. 2 more points in the paint for the St. Clair Saints. And it's Neckers up to 4 now. Philivong has a quick look. Nothing opens up. He will perimeter pass it. Lob pass now from Lloyd in the security of Liao. Philivong, he's got time. Connects. Luka Philivong, a dangerous three-point shooter. Shooting 37.2%, his 17th make of the season. Doesn't need much time as he was able to set his feet and let this one fly. Pass into the paint. Foul will be called. This is going to be on Emmanuel Liao, team second, his first. So he's going to have a tall task in this game trying to watch Mazen Tia, who leads in a number of offensive categories. One notably one as this one is slammed home. He's first in the OCAA in field goal percentage, shooting just under 70%. He was 0 for 3 prior to making that one. Liao options now. It's going to be Obeng. Liao will keep possession himself and will be called for the travel. Brandon Harmon going to get his first look, hailing from Milwaukee. And Nath going to make a substitution for Jose Davis. Philivong closely keeping tabs on his man in Brown Fazekas, formerly of the Humber Hawks. He had 375 points in 2 seasons. Now going back home to his hometown in St. Clair this season. Obeng with a quick little stutter step. Now some nice handles, trying to generate some space to go baseline. Will lose the handle. Will stay with the Condors with 9 seconds on the shot clock. The lead cut to just 1. It's a good response from St. Clair. And a wise timeout taken by Brendan Sagan as his team was able to get their feet underneath of them and have since made a good run closing this gap. Obeng from the stripe. Little fadeaway. And Ladira Obeng. He's got his shooting prowess fully dialed up as he continues to knock down shots in the early going. Nice spin move. It's up. No good. Obeng brings it down. Conestoga quickly trying to get up the floor with numbers. Here comes Obeng. He'll try to split the D up. And he will be fouled. Cannot get the and one, but will head to the line. Currently second on the team in points. The other Condor over 200 points. He has 213 coming into action tonight. Three-point lead for the Condors. Obeng to the line, currently shooting 74.2% this season. And that will be a perfect trip for Obeng on the first 2 free throws for the Condors. Coming into this game, they really want to try to limit the three-point shooting and take away those shooters that St. Clair has in transition. Talked about how quickly the St. Clair Saints can get up and down the floor, and it leads to great scoring chances. This one, Riles Brown takes a friendly bounce for the Saints. Liao now with the rock, handing off. This one over Philivong will test the waters again, and he will be fouled. Foul going to be called on number 7. That's Kyle Brown Fazekas. 3 free throws now for Luca Philivong, who has been lights out from the line, 87% on the season in 23 attempts. One of 2 so far. Still has one more coming. Greg Spagnoli, Dave Maxon, and Lucas Gagnon are the officials in tonight's contest. Conestoga still with a 4-point lead with 3 minutes to go. It'll be 1 of 3 for Philivong. Zips one on over. Andrew Loic had it momentarily. Bounce pass into the post. Trying to drive baseline is Tia. Working on Liao, it will be bounced in off the glass. Another good finish through contact. Nath, in his second year, continuing to take steps forward. In his time in the OCAA, had 103 points last season. He got hot in that game against Redeemer. Be stolen away. Philivong, the lone man back. As it's still not in, jousting for it. Look how high Kavan Nath got to bring this ball down. And Conestoga was able to weather the storm. Philivong, he's got Hart in the corner. We'll see if he options over to him, and there it is. Into Hart, and it is going to be an offensive charge. This will have Adam Eicholtz coming into the game, another senior member of this team. Adam Eicholtz is the definition of class. He was head coach Avery Sutton's first returning player, played a lot of big minutes in previous seasons, and this year, the starting point guard position was taken over by Luca Philivong. And Adam Eicholtz has done such a good job coming off the bench. When his team calls upon him, he is one of the most selfless players you will see. As this hits the back iron, no good. It will head into the St. Clair bench. Eicholtz, he's got the ball, and he will set out. Keeping tabs is Loyick. Nath, he's got time! Nothing but net, come on, Nath! The Waterloo man graduating from Resurrection. He's got the bucket. The foul will be called. This is going on Eicholtz. The fourth team foul on the Condors with 1:26 to go. 5-point lead. Andrew Loyick to shoot two. The second one will rattle home. And that will be a 50% trip on those two free throws. Eicholtz back with the rock. Waiting for the play to develop. Going to give to Hart, who will drive into the paint. Round one, we'll have the second ball coughed up. Liao, stutter step, no good. Jousting for it underneath, and he will be fouled. Tenacious underneath the basket. The name of the game for the Condors is they had two of their best underneath there in Hart and Liao. Shadira going to be set to come into this game. As you see right there, Hart and Liao going up. This foul going to be on Mazin Tia. Liao's first trip of the evening. Currently has 2 points. Obeng off to a hot start, 8 points in the quarter. This one will be off the mark. Leo had 204 points in his rookie season, was the rookie of the year, and he has since surpassed that single high in points as Obeng goes up and breaks down a wrestling match for it now underneath in the paint. Eicholtz closes out. Now Obeng trying to get on his man, but it is good. Andrew Loyick for three as he will take a trip downtown, the second made for the St. Clair Saints. Right underneath, and a beautiful finish for Landon Hart as he sneaks behind the defense and gets the bucket to go. And an offensive foul going to be called. Great play from Adam Eicholtz. This is going to have Jeff Chadira entering in the game. He will take over for Liao, who will head off for a breather. Chadira had 10 points in that game against Niagara. It was a good bounce back win after the loss to Lambton. And they're going to look to continue to ride that momentum are the Condors. Chadira ended up with a double-double. The first of his career, had 12 rebounds in the game as well. Standing 6'11", does a great job in the paint. Obeng now with the rock. Here comes Obeng down Broadway. Count the bucket. 10 points in a quarter for Ladira Obeng. And the buzzer will sound. That is how the opening quarter will end. 25-19. Conestoga up early, led by Ladira Obeng with 10 points. Eichelt sets back out with the ball to start the second quarter of action. Shadira has the ball, will lose it momentarily, able to gather. Hart spins away from his man. Now he will drive, tries to get it around Shadira. Up off the glass, no good. Players jousting for it and will stay with the Condors. Saints have had a good season thus far. I mentioned those 2 losses early and have since rattled off 12 straight. It's 2 big games down the stretch. 1 win and they will secure first place overall. So they are treating this as a playoff game. Currently down in this one. Eichelt over to Obang, mid-range jumper. Hart tried to get the offensive board, will be unsuccessful in this attempt. And a fast break, here comes the Saints. It's kicked out. Nath closely watching his man, swung over the other way. They're going to try to look on the right side. Neckers, here comes Nath. Come on, Nath going up. And he'll get the lay-in. Come on, Nath up to 5 points. Off the steal and score. Now Nath close to go to his man. He's going to work himself around the screen. He's trying to keep tabs on Jacob Masters. And it's swatted away. Jeff Chadira with the rejection. It's very hard to get around a 6'11", man. That was fully on display there for Chadira. Obeng working on his man. 8 seconds. It's into the corner. Nath lets it go. Will hit off the glass. Hart grabs the rebound. He'll drive. Kisses it off the glass. Conestoga's offense rolling here in the second quarter. Up by 10. St. Clair looking for a response into the hands of Malcolm Perrin. Be through and hitting off of Hart. That will be the last touch. It will stay with the Saints. A couple of substitutions being made. Lloyd will punch his time card back into the game. Eichelt's heading off. Quick look around, and it is now into Tia's hands. The 3-ball up. Battles off, no good. Shadira wrestling for it. That will be last touch by Mazen Tia. Nath goes to work. Bounce pass into the security of Chadira. Like a quarterback handing over to a running back. Now it's into the hands for Lloyd. He'll pull up from the elbow. Knocking it down. Terrell Lloyd's first bucket of the game. From the top of the arc. Bounces around and will fall. That ball thought long and hard before it went in. Another 3-pointer for the Saints. Working off his man is Obang. Has very good handles. It's a good job possessing the ball. Be punched free, having to stop momentarily to secure this one. It's up again, no good. Here comes Lloyd to limit, and there will be no second chance opportunity. And that was a focus for the Condors as well. This is a very good rebounding team in the Saints. They want to limit those second chance opportunities. As this putback is good. Jacob Masters up to 8 points. Currently leading the Saints. He has 2 made triples in this game. That's where all his points came from prior to that bucket. It's going to be out of bounds. And that will give possession back to the Saints. Philibon coming back into the game. A timeout is going to be taken now as the lead shrinks to just 7 points. First timeout taken by the Conestoga Condors. With Avery Sutton, the third-year head coach, and Paul Notice, Tim Doyle, his assistants. Conestoga lost that game to Lambton, 75-68 was the final score of that one. And they have done a good job with a good response. 79-51 over Niagara. That was a big win for them right when they needed it. They started off hot in that contest as well. 21 points in the first quarter, followed up with 19 points in the second. They had 25 points in this game to 19. They have been riding the hot hand right now of Ladir Obang. He's already up to 10 points. He's no stranger to double figures in his career in the OCAA. Timeout set to expire. We are ready to go.
Have fun broadcasting.
All set to get things back underway. 6:51 to go. It's Conestoga with the lead. Lloyd keeping tabs on Masters. And Masters lets it go. And he has been money. 3 for 4 now for Jacob Masters. He had 307 points last year. He spent 3 seasons with George Brown, totaled 479 points. And he continues to lead the charge for St. Clair. This ball going to stay with the Condors, as they will have 10 seconds to set their play and get the shot off. Obang looking for an open man to pass to, and he will find his teammate in Liao. Philivong thought about it. Now he'll step into one. And Luca Philivong, one of the premier shooters in the OCAA, continues to knock down threes. Seen him a couple of different times here well before game time, working on his three-point shot with fellow teammate Joseph Awaraji. Corner three is good the other way. A good response now from St. Clair. And this three ball, good. The threes are falling here in the second quarter. Jose Davis continues to have a perfect trip from downtown, back into the corner. Swung out, perimeter shot. Brown Fazikis off the mark. Now Philivong coming back. Liao fires one in the corner. Davis will test his luck again. He is on fire. Jose Davis, his third triple of the game. Jose Davis known to shoot the three ball very effectively as well. He has 62 attempts this season. We mentioned he's been very good from beyond the arc. He's now up over 100 points for another time this season. Foul going to be on Terrell Lloyd. There's the contact right to the left arm, as Troy Necker's made a drive to the line, or to the net. He will now shoot from the line. He's already 2 for 2, working on 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists so far for number 23. And we'll be good on that one. He's now into double-digit points as well for the St. Clair Saints. Jose Davis, 1 point off of double figures as well. Philivong sets out 40-33, 7-point margin right now for the Condors. Pass intended for Liao, and he will be knocked to the hardwood. A whistle, that will be a foul called. Quick substitution going to be made. Abbas Idiani. Philivong thought about the shot. He'll drive in. Now protect. Curls back. Dishes out. Nice spin move from Lloyd. Pump fake. Possession. Philivong keeps it. The shot clock violation, but now it's coming back the other way. Here come the Saints. In transition, the three ball. No good. Here comes Lloyd. Leaving no doubt getting that board with 4:27 to go before recess. And it was Lloyd coming right back for the Condors. Jose Davis, step backs. He is automatic, ladies and gentlemen. 4 for 4. 12 points for Jose Davis, all off the three ball. He is feeling his shot in this game. He has the Condors now out by 10. The floater, too strong. The loose ball secured by Lloyd. Put a stretch pass now for Obang. Billabong calling for, it's up! It's good! Luca Billabong for 3. The threes are working for the Condors in this one. They are shooting an unearthly percentage right now, getting the spots onto the floor, quick releases, and they are leading right now as this will be kissed off the glass. 7 of 9 right now for the Condors from three-point range, 77.8% efficiency. With Jose Davis with 4, Luca Philivong with 3, Kevon Nath has the other triple. And this is going to be a foul called. Timeout now taken by the Saints. An offensive flurry for the Condors. They're up 46-35. And they are passing very well in this game, allowing their shooters to get to their spots. And when you're shooting as good as Davis and Philivong are, they are making the Saints pay. We take a look at our matchup board between these two teams. 14-2 are the St. Clair Saints, 8-9 are the Conestoga Condors. Both teams coming off of wins. We mentioned earlier the 12-game heater that the St. Clair Saints are on. Their points for and against. They are currently ranked second highest in total points in OCAA with 1,562 and have won their last 10 games as a result of it, doing a very good job controlling the pace of play. And they have racked up a number of points. They defeated Canada 138-69. That was the highest score this season. They have had 5 games with over 100 points. But right now, in this half, Conestoga has had their number, holding them to just 35 points in the half. Buffon, the former Saint, he puts one over. Knocked free, and it will be out of bounds. Will be the Condors' possession. Liao set to inbound. Quick shot clock reset going to be made. Buffon spent 2 seasons with the St. Clair Saints. He had 78 points in 30 games. It was a perfect 100% from the free throw line. It's going to be a travel on Philivong. He tried to hold that pivot foot and it just moved ever so slightly, resulting in the travel. Good pressure from the Condors, but that will create an odd man rush right up. No good. Emmanuel Liao brings down the defensive board. It'll be his 6th. And he's been held relatively quiet. The primary scoring coming from Davis, Obeng, and Philivong, all with double-digit points. That will be a carry called on the Condors. Not too thrilled with the call, but it will result in a change of possession. And on the ensuing possession, it is going to be the Saints coming right back. Loic. 3-ball up, Brown Fazikis. Too much on it. Good active hands from Lloyd as he steals this one away. Here comes Terrell Lloyd's. Buffon! Good! Will Buffon into the game. Been a great 3-point shooter for the Condors. He has 14 makes this season. And he joins the 3-point party. That will have Nath coming into the game for Lloyd, who's up to 2 fouls in this half. Something to keep in mind if you are the coaching staff of the Condors. Looks like Adam Eichel's also going to be coming back into the game. 3-ball up and good. The threes are flying here at the rec center. Eichelt coming in for Philivong, who has been really putting in work for the Condors. He's 3 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 from three-point range, 10 points in the first half for Luca Philivong. And here comes Buffon. He will be stymied, leaving for Nath, who will lose the handle momentarily. And here comes the pressure from Loader Frame. It'll be knocked out and a foul called. It'll be a foul. And now the Conestoga Condors with 14 seconds on the shot clock, 1:33 left in this half. And Liao has a look, getting it over to the security of his teammate Buffon. Will Buffon, sporting number 34, finding 35 now. And that's good for Emmanuel Liao. It was a deep 2. But no doubt he will take it up to 5 points now for E-Man. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Conestoga gets the ball right back with 72 seconds to go. The inbound will be on the near sideline. Conestoga continuing to provide a lot of offense up and down the side. They have 26 points in this quarter. That's one better than they did in the first. St. Clair has 19 in both quarters thus far. Good for 38 points, as you can see on your screen there. Nath loses the handle momentarily, and he gets it right back. Liao almost had this pocket picked from Ali Danny. Be up off the glass, and another foul called. Liao going back to the line. Look at the burst of speed from Emmanuel Liao. Quick little step. He goes up and tries to finish through the contact. Foul will be called, and that will send 35 back to the line. Yeah, also coming in, averaging over 10 rebounds per game. He continues to shoot very well from the charity stripe. Chadira going to be coming back into the game with under a minute to go. St. Clair looking to end on a bit of a high note. See if they get some scoring. Nice crossover. And unable to get the finish. Leo off his fingertips, able to secure another rebound. He also has 7 assists in this game as he is poised to have a shot at a triple-double if this keeps up. Here goes Leo! Unable to get it, gets his own rebound, puts the shot up, and will be fouled again. He is so tenacious when he gets into the paint, sees the rim, and it is very hard to stop him from getting his shot off. Works around his man. Keeping stride there was Abbas Ali Diani. And it will draw the contact. Leo back to the line. Ali Danny's second foul of the game. Currently 3 Saints with 2 fouls. Also Loic and Tia. That will be good for Leo as well, as Leo will head off. Here comes Chadira. Leo up to 8 points, 8 rebounds in this game. As about 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Mid-range jumper off the glass and in. Could be the last shot here for Eichelt. He will slow it down a little bit. Now with a good cut. Will he be the one to shoot? It's over to Chadira. Chadira up. He'll lose the handle. He gets it up. But he will be stuffed at the buzzer. That's recess. Conestoga up by 15, 55-40, as their offense was firing on all cylinders. 30 points in that second quarter alone. Players are going to head to the locker rooms for a quick little debrief. We are going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. It is OCAA men's basketball action. The Conestoga Condors taking on the St. Clair Saints right here on OCAA Live. We'll be right back.
date basketball players. I don't play basketball. Excuse me, is it over?
Action back and away for the third quarter between the Conestoga Condors and the St. Clair Saints. Conestoga had 9 of 11 three-pointers, 81.8%, as they were very efficient. Here's the first three ball of the half. It will be off the mark. On the ensuing possession, it's going to be Luca Philivong. Bounce pass into security, working off the screen goes Obang, and will feed Liao. This will rim out. Play kept alive. That nice play from Jacob Masters, who has a team high 13 points. He will find an open teammate. Kunami tried driving. It will be kicked out to the corner. Corner three, good. Jacob Masters knocks down a triple. Saints are looking to try to win the rebound battle in this game. They know how good Conestoga has been. Philivong steals one out of the hands. Jose Davis continues his reign of terror. 5 for 5 from deep for Jose Davis, as the senior having himself a great final home game. This will be kissed off the glass and in. Conestoga currently winning the rebound battle 22-15, 17 defensive, 5 offensive, 10 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive boards. And this is going to be a foul. Count the bucket plus the foul. Strong finish at the rack for Ladira Obang. Draws the contact and is able to still keep his poise and finish. Beautifully done from Ladira Obang. Obang, the 6'4" guard, graduated from Eastwood, currently in his third year. And he will make it a three-point play. 61-45 in the early going of this game. Thrown trying to find, that was Tia. Will be out of his reach. Mason Tia, 3 straight seasons with 200+ points. He had 260 last year. Coming into action tonight, he had 201. Currently adds 4 more to that. He's at 205. Through the wickets of Obang, and quickly picked up by the Saints. Here they come, charging up. It'll be knocked away, and Conestoga gets the ball right back, as they are matching St. Clair stride for stride, doing a good job on the back check. Obang now with the rock. Little give and go, and a nice quick pass into the interior. Jose Davis with the floater. Will be knocked away from the St. Clair Saints by Lloyd. Stretch pass reeled in by Masters, who will catch and shoot. Another defensive board for, it's going to be Lloyd. Lloyd works, has this ball popped high in the sky. And on the counter attack. This 3 ball off the mark. Look at the elevation, the vertical of Terrell Lloyd, as he goes up and will bring down his 6th rebound of the contest. Trying to play along the perimeter. It's over to Davis. Bounce pass into the security of Obang, who will lose the handle last minute, as Lloyd going to come into the game. Loyick sets out on the ensuing possession. He has 4 points, 1 three-pointer in the contest. St. Clair would love to improve on those shooting numbers. 38.9%, 7 of 18. As this is stolen away by Obang. Good burst of speed heading up the court. He'll cut over into Jose Davis, corner 3. This one in and out, heartbreak for Davis. That will end his perfect streak. Over 3 minutes have come and gone. Conestoga still the lead. Currently up by 16. Pass into the paint and will not be able to finish on the first chance opportunity. Second one up and will roll. That will be a friendly roll for the St. Clair Saints as they will go back now, trying to play some defense. Philivong, the London man, going over to Liao. Right back to Philivong. Tries to look for a lane. Will be an errant pass and an empty possession for the Condors. Back and forth we continue to play. 3 players for the Condors in double figures, 2 for the St. Clair Saints in Masters and Neckers. Loic right back to work, offloading, swinging over now. Harmon with the floater, cashes in. St. Clair trying to claw their way back after going down in that first half. Obeng with possession. He'll find no teammates. Quick cycle from the elbow. Will be short from Liao. Looking for the 3 ball. None to be had. Davis with good defense. And stolen away. Here comes Lloyd. He goes up and slams it home. Terrell Lloyd read it beautifully. Gets the score after thievery was committed. I don't think I get the answer, and this is going to be Obeng. Obeng gets the ball back. He'll cut in. Trying to throw it over to Jose Davis, who is able to collect. Ball took a little bit longer to get there, nonetheless into his hands. But now it's Philivong. Liao has his pocket picked. 2-on-2. And a beautiful punt. Philivong gets the charge. Fearless for Luca Philivong, sets his feet and takes the contact. That is a textbook play, and the Condors bench loves it.
Hands out of your pants.
63-49 our score. Conestoga on the ensuing possession, under 5 minutes to go. As Philivong going to direct some traffic around. Options over to Obeng. Has threaded the needle in for Lloyd. Has a man all over him, and here goes Liao. He can't get it to fall. The loose ball jumped on by Davis. Feeding Lloyd in. Ball punched free. Terrell Lloyd able to get the two more points onto his cause. Be knocked away by Davis. Fight for the ball and a foul called on Terrell Lloyd, his 3rd of the game. Shot clock going to be put to 14 seconds. That will have Hart coming into the game for Lloyd. Looks like it's going to be Lloyd's 2nd foul. Swung out. Almost pickpocketed by Davis, but it's Obeng coming away with the steal. Head of steam going up. He'll curl back. Now it's going to be Obeng waiting for the screen. He will utilize that from Liao. This is going to be a foul called now on Harmon. Loader Frame going to be coming into the game. We're going to see the first action for Devin Fikes. As yet to start in the game, has been primarily coming off of the bench, the 3rd-year forward. It's action backing away, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Philivong takes a drive. It'll be off the rim, no good, and a joust for it. Stretch pass reeled in by Neckers, and it's swatted away. No! It's going to be a foul called. It was a chase down block attempt for Obeng, as we'll get another look at this one. The closing speed of Obeng as he stuck that one on the glass, but a foul going to be called. That will have Troy Neckers to the line to shoot 2, coming in averaging 12.9 points per game. He had 4 points versus the Condors. 3:49 left in this third quarter. The second shot up and will be good. Cuts the lead to just 15. Little give and goes. Nath back into the game. Several shooters on the floor. See who the target on this ensuing possession is. Handing off. Hart unable to get the shot to fall. This pass delivered over to Loyick. Sends one on now. Order frame accepts. Kicks out. Neckar's mid-range jumper off the mark. Liao will bring down another board. It's going to be his 9th of the game. And Philivong on the ensuing possession. He's going to have a no-looker over to Hart. It was a great look from Philivong. Does such a good job distributing the ball all over the floor. Great awareness of his teammates as this shot will be rolling off the rim. Philivong trying to move players around. It's into the ball or into the hands of Hart, who will shuffle it along to Liao off the mark. Crossing over. Will they move it out to the perimeter? This shot is up from a near impossible angle. Troy Neckar's up to 13 points. Quick move from Obang, and he is going to be fouled. Eichelt's going to be coming in for Philivong. Be 2 shots for Obang, who is 3 for 3 currently from the line. Obang coming in, averaging 12.5 points per game. A little bit of a broadcaster's curse on that one. He's up to over that number, 13 in the contest thus far. The second one will rim out. Hart tried to grab the rebound. Possession secured by St. Clair. Neckar's got it over now to Loiter Frame. Quick passing play. Tia working on Liao. This shot no good. Neckers gets the ball and will be knocked out of the hands from Eichelt's. Last touched by the Saints. Conestoga takes over. Eichelt's calling out the play as he heads across half. Going to feed Ladira Obang. He has Nath in the corner. Nath getting a little bit more room. Here goes Obang! Can't get the shot off. No foul called. Loyick zips one on Loiter Frame. Back to Loyick. And he will pop a shot. And it is good. Drew Loyick's second three-pointer. Eichelt spins off his man, and he will have his pocket picked. Long stretch pass for Loyick, and he will be unable to run it down. And it will be a timeout taken by the Condors. They lead by 10. Eichelt sets back out on the ensuing possession. will immediately feed over now to Nath. Swinging it around. Back to Eicholtz. Nath. Nath already has 1 3-pointer on 2 attempts. Pass in. That threaded a needle. Hart gets his own rebound. And this will fall. Landon Hart gets the bucket. And a technical foul going to be called on the St. Clair Saints. Obeng going to shoot the technical free throw. And Obeng will be good, adding 1 more point to the Condors' cause. They go to 68. Action back underway. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. This pass is going to find an open man. Passing a little bit along the perimeter, trying to find an opening. Neckers drives in. Liao steps up, and it's stolen away. Hart got a piece of it. Obeng will finish off the change of possession. Now he'll slow the tempo down. Be about 2 possessions left in this quarter. As Conestoga has come out, currently being outscored in the 3rd quarter, 15-13. But did a good job weathering the storm. Obeng will be off the mark, rattles off the backboard and then the rim. Loic. About 2-3 seconds left between shot and game clock. And it looks like the Saints are going to run this one down as far as they can. Under 10 seconds to go. His shot is up. Nothing but air. He's stolen away. Eicholtz coming back. Pass pressure coming from his backside. He will evade. Feeds over to Nath. Nath! Got it! Come on, Nath! How do you do? Ice in his veins in his sophomore season. Kavon Nath drills the 3-pointer from deep downtown. And probably gets mobbed by his teammates, rightfully so. That was a big 3-pointer for number 3. Ten minutes on the clock. 71-55 our score. Conestoga leading over St. Clair. This has been a relatively high-flying St. Clair Saints team. They lead in points per game, averaging 97.6, and have been left scratching their heads. They also lead in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, assists per game. A very well-rounded team as this is knocked away by the wingspan of Chadira. And Lloyd cuts through, unable to get the shot to fall. Chadira with the board. That'll be Jeff Chadira's first rebound of the game. He takes over for Liao, who is closing in on a triple-double, needs just 2 more assists, 1.1 rebound. That'd be the first in his career. Chadira unable to get a pass open, and is knocked free. Heading back the other way, Hart the low man back. Here comes Chadira, and he is going to take the foul. That will be the first on number 32 in white. The 2 shots awarded to Masters. He's currently shooting 80% on the season. Liao, the current league leader in rebounds per game, averaging 10.3. Obeng has this one knocked free and will head out of bounds, and it will stay with the Saints. Loic, coming into this game, currently sits second in three-point percentage. She has 2 of 3 in this game for 7 points. 43.9 is his efficiency. Mid-range jumper for Tia over top of Shadira, unable to get this shot to go. Back to the aforementioned Loic. And this is knocked away. Getting up in a hurry was Obeng. And now Obeng drives, he gets around one, keeps his balance and almost gets the shot to fall. That would have been one for the highlight reel if that was able to find a way in. It will stay out. Loic driving on Hart will try to go over top of Shadir, and that shot had to get well above his wingspan. Swung over, baseline drive, and the finish at the rack for Mason Tia, who's up to 8 points. Conestoga's defense has held the St. Clair Saints relatively in check for the most part. They're going to have to play a good last 8-12. Try to hold on to this as this offense has been explosive all season long. Finds Lloyd baseline. He tries to outweight, and a foul going to be called. Very patient, trying to see if he could get defenders jumping. And that will have Landon Hart going to the line. Hart has 17 makes the season. Was named to the all-rookie team a season ago. And the Guelph native will be good on both. 2 more points added to the Condors cause 75-58 our score with 2 minutes elapsing in this fourth quarter. A lot of pressure being applied by Philivong and Obeng. Tia is going to find a teammate now. It's swung around along the perimeter. Going up. This is not going to fall, but it's going to be a foul called on Shadira. On Jeff Shadira, his second of the game. This will be Tia's first trip to the line. He's good on the first. Been very good from the field, as we mentioned earlier. Only shooting 50% this season from free throws, as it'll roll off the head of Shadira and out of bounds. Saints retain possession, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass for Tia. She's going to get over top of Shadira. And 2 more points rattling home for Mazen Tia. Lloyd and Liao coming back into the game momentarily. This pass going to head into the scoring table. And that will be a turnover on the Condors. Pass was a little high for Philivong to collect. Now Lloyd and Liao back into the game. Lloyd closely watching his man, and he will get around the screen. Losing a hit on the ball and snagged by Lloyd. Lloyd going up off the glass, can't get the finish. Liao board, plus the foul, count the bucket. And Liao, double-double on one play, gets the rebound, and goes up, gets the 2 points, plus the foul on Mazen Tia. The foul is going to be on Loic. It will be his 5th and disqualifying foul, so he fouls out of the game. And that is some 3-point shooting that Saints will be missing for the remainder of this game. Masters has 4, and he is on the floor wearing number 4. And it will fall for Liao. And now 5 Condors into double-digit points. Hart, Philivong, Liao, Obeng, Davis. Count the bucket plus the foul. Elijah Loader frame goes in and able to take the contact and finish at the net. Foul will be charged to Jose Davis. It will not be a three-point play. Snagging this rebound was Lloyd again. Philivong working off his man and sending over to his teammate in Lloyd. All alone, Obang, he's going to be turned away. It's a good closing gap on Obang, who snuck behind the defense. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Philivong, little no-looker. 2 more points for Obang. What a feed from Luca Philivong. Such good awareness, as able to misdirect the defense and get the points for the Condors. They reach 80. 3 ball up, off the mark. Another rebound for Lloyd. It'll be his 8th of the game as he continues to limit the second chance opportunities. Philivong will split the D and get it right back. He loses the handle. It might have been knocked away from Tia. Conestoga looking for a stop. Tia with the screen and driving down Broadway is kicked out. 3 ball up as Obang couldn't get there. It will be off the mark, but into the hands of the Saints. Back into the corner. Good. Ergi Kunami picks up the triple. Now Lloyd protects. Give and go between Philivong and the aforementioned Obang. Liao, he has the ball knocked away. Off the steal, right back to work, go the Saints. Swung out. And it will be the 3 is good. Timeout taken by the Condors as the Saints start to push back, cutting the lead. Action back underway. 11 points is the difference. 3 timeouts remaining for the St. Clair Saints. And that will be off the mark for Jose Davis, who's hit a little bit of a cold streak after going 5 for 5. Obang cuts in and will be fouled. Good hard drive to the net for Ladira Obang, and he will head to the line to shoot 2 more, already 4 of 6. Team leading 16 points for number 5, also has 7 rebounds. Leo yet to secure the double-double. He still has 9 rebounds. Thought he might have got 1 earlier, but it's held off the stat sheet for now. We'll see if that gets corrected a bit later on. All of the seniors on the Condors, they have 7 of them. In talking with Avery Sutton, the focus on them was the hard work, the compete level they have brought to this program, elevating it from a few years ago, and the character. All of these men are exceptional humans, and they continue to do so many good things on and off the court. Every time you see them, they have a smile on their face, and they continue to go about their business the right way. And their play on the court speaks for itself. Driving up, unable to get the finish at the net, jousting for it. Obang trying to get the steal, swung over. And this is going to count. Tia 2 more. Obang finds Lloyd. He's somehow able to corral that around 2 different Saints. Liao goes up and gets the bucket. 2 more points for Emmanuel Liao, and a foul going to be called. That will be the 10th rebound for Emmanuel Liao, another double-double to his name. He had 30 points in the game against Sheridan. He's always been a massive presence in the paint and continuing to set up in his office and cash in. He's at 14 points in this game as a relatively slow start for him, and he made up for lost time. This will be off the mark, and Lloyd keeps the play going. Philivong has his pocket picked. Knocking away, Philivong gets it right back. Bounce pass, secured by Lloyd. This is going to be a kicked ball. As Conestoga will retain possession with just over 4 minutes to go. 84-71 our score here on senior night for the Conestoga Condors as they take on the 5th ranked in the CCAA Saints. Stolen away, here come the Saints. On the counter attack, it's going to be Kyle Brown-Fazekas. He offloads. The floater will be good. Obank trying to kill some time. Over to Philivong. Cross court it goes. And now with the rock, it's Terrell Lloyd. Lloyd looking for a pass. Has it knocked away. He gets it right back. Somehow throwing it around. Brown-Fazekas into the waiting hands of Liao. He drives into the paint. And it's going to be fouled. Liao, again, a strong drive to the net, resulting in free throws. Drive continuing to back down, and there's the contact right on the arm. That is going to be on Mazen Tia. Saints going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining. See if they can try to ice Emmanuel Liao, who has gone to the line 7 times, good of 6 of his attempts. Liao heading back to the line. He has elevated this compete level to a whole new level. Showed great promise when he came to the team. Currently in his 2nd year after graduating from his program. The Kitchener native has really left his mark on the Condors in just the 2 years he has been here. And this second one will rattle home. Be 1 of 2 for Liao. 85-73 our score. The Saints going to look to pick up the tempo and try to string some buckets together. Neckers goes to work, and it will be a foul on Obang. That will be his 3rd. That's 5 team fouls on the Condors. There will be 2 fouls awarded to the Saints. Neckers to shoot. Neckers 4 of 5 coming to the line before these 2 free throws. He will go 1 for 2. He's up to 14 points in the contest. That ball going to ping pong off a couple of different hands, and once again between Philivong and Obang, zipping one in and back again. Lloyd loses the handle, is able to corral, immediately pressured by Brown-Fazekas. Into the corner. Nice bounce pass. Here comes down Broadway. Leo! How do you do? Emmanuel Leo, 17 points, only trailing Ladira Obeng, who has a team high, game high, 18. Brown Fazekas was stymied. He throws one back. And closing the gap on this one was Obeng, closely watching his man, and it's stolen away. Picked off by the captain, Jose Davis. And he'll make a quick cut. Not again. Feeding over to Lloyd. It will be in and out of his hands. Brown Fazekas collects. And this shot will fall. Kunami. Leo, in and out of his hands very quickly. Philivong zipping one back in this pass. Off the mark and back on the defensive side. It'll be up and in. 2 more points. Under 2 minutes to play. 87-78, as here comes the pressure from the Saints as they try to force some more turnovers. And Ladira Obeng able to secure it. Here comes Lloyd! And he is going to be fouled. This one coming down the wire. There's the foul on Lloyd, the contact, as he was slow to get up. And that will be the 5th and disqualifying foul for Kyle Brown Fazekas. 2 players fouling out for the Saints now. Tia also in some foul trouble. He has 4. Conestoga going to look for another couple of defensive stops. That's been their focus all season long, is defensive consistency and continuing to have that effort. And when they are on, they are a very tough team to play against. There'll be 2 missed free throws for Lloyd. As hitting the deck on this one was Neckers. And that's a stop. The putback is good. 7 points separating these 2 teams. As Conestoga looking to hold on. Boxing out was Obeng. It goes to Lloyd. He drives in baseline, handing off. Leo up. No good. Coming back. Here come the Saints. Quick crossover, losing a hit on the ball. Keeping the play alive. And it will be out of bounds. Conestoga takes over. Fans on the edge of their seats as we have 71 seconds. And this is going to be a timeout taken by the Saints as they have cut the lead to just 7 as they are giving the Conestoga defense all they can handle. Here we go. 1-11. Jose Davis takes the inbound. Immediately pressured. He's able to get around one. And he will try to wear off as much time as he can. Philivong throws it over. Lloyd in the wing. And it will be a foul called. That is going to send Obeng to the line to shoot 2. 2-shot penalty. It's going to be Obeng to the line. Obeng will miss the first. That keeps the score right where it is. Current team leader in points, 18.7 rebounds. It'll be good on the second. Nothing but net. That puts it to an 8-point lead for the Condors. Under a minute to go. Conestoga going to look for another defensive stop. Liao, tough defense. This shot will not fall. Liao goes up, brings down the rebound. No, it's going to be Obeng bringing it over. And finding an open man, it's Philibong. Philibong bursts the speed. He will lose the handle on the ball. Coming back, here comes Obeng. The foul plus the bucket. .7 seconds left on the clock. Philibong tried to cross it over, lost the handle on the ball. Foul on Obeng. He hit the arm. That has the chance of making a 3-point play. Shot is up, and it will fall. It'll be a 3-point play. The lead cut to 5. Philibong able to get it over to Lloyd. He will step around his man. Davis back to Lloyd. And that's Lloyd. Euro step. Count it. Conestoga trying to get back. They have reached 90 points. 7-point lead. Under 30 seconds to go. It's out of bounds. Conestoga ball. A much needed turnover right when they need it. Conestoga, if they can hold on to the ball, there's going to be a lot of pressure coming from the Saints. They can take this game clock down to 6 seconds if they're able to run as much time off it as they can. Obeng's got the ball. Finding Lloyd. He's going to be immediately pressured. And that is going to be a travel. That will give the ball right back to the Saints. They still trail by 7. 4 seconds tick off. Shot is up, moving up the 3 ball. It's off the mark. Liao trying to fight for it. And it'll be into the security of Obeng. He'll spin off his man. He's in a one-on-one. Euro step. And the finish. Obeng up to 21. A big clutch field goal for Obeng. As this will run the clock out. It is off the mark. Philibong fights for it. Time ticks away. 1. It's up. No good. Conestoga holds on, winning it 92-83, led by Ladira Obeng with 21 points, 9 rebounds. Emmanuel Liao, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Jose Davis, 5 made threes, 15 points. Philibong and Hart, each with 10. St. Clair, Masters had 17, tied with Kunami. Tia had 15, and Nectars with 14. Conestoga going to win it on senior night.
Our defense was a little bit questionable last game, but we came in with the high energy, and obviously I was feeling really good tonight.
Yes, you were. 5 made threes for you. What has been working for you guys down this stretch? A couple of wins here in February. What's been going well for you guys?
We were just trusting each other. That's it. Trust by trust. That's what our coach preaches, and we trusted each other down the stretch. This one was a little tight one at the end, but we trusted each other, and that's the main thing. Trust. Yeah.
And then as one of the graduating seniors, is there anybody you would like to thank from your basketball journey here tonight?
I would like to thank everyone, all my teammates, my coaches, my family, everyone. I want to thank Conestoga in general, just for carrying me on for 5 years. You know, it's crazy how 5 years just go by like that, but thankful that I was a part of this journey.
Jose, I speak from all of us. It's been an absolute pleasure watching you play. Thank you all for what you've done for Conestoga. We wish you the absolute best.
Appreciate it.
That does it for us here from the Rec Center. An absolute thriller coming right down to the wire. You can't script it any better than that on senior night. Conestoga gonna win this game over St. Clair to win it. That does it for us here from the broadcast. From all of us here, it's been an absolute thrilling season. We were so happy to bring you all of these games. From all of us here, our producer Scott O'Sullivan, I'm Ada Shipkowski. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time. Have a great night.